And we're off. Just hover here for a second. Gonna attempt to update the home point. Alright, home point's been updated. Alright, so this has been an adventure just to get here. I drove out here once already and forgot my SD card for the drone. Really nice guy out here right now. He's over here in this boat. He's pretty nice. We got here at the same time when I first got here, and I asked if he caught anything, if it'd be okay if I tried to get a good shot of him with the fish. Not that I could do that, because this is all of my 4th or 5th time flying this drone. But hey, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. But yeah, he's out there trying to slay him. This is actually a pretty cool spot for me. When I very first, when my wife and I, Amy, first moved over this way, we actually had this little pond over here, and I'm a fan of fishing. So came over here at this pond. This pond is full of bass and some crappie here and there. Don't let she crappie too much, but definitely coming out here to fish often. Whenever we first moved over this way, it's a really nice lake, little pond, whatever you want to call it. Providence Lake is what it says on the map, but hey, whatever floats your boat, whatever you want to call it. But coming out this way, often to fish, lots of bass in here. I had a bank fish, so lots of laps around this thing. Crystal clear water. Whenever, like 4 or 5 years ago, whenever you come out here, the water was insanely clear. There's a little boat ramp that you can come on and off of. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this little ramp over here, it used to be crystal clear over this way. Yeah, so you come over here and it'd be crystal clear. You can see straight down into the water. You go up over here, there's some people on the phone. I know that this thing does hum a little bit. Right around 135 feet here. Let's see, let's go up. About 64% battery right now. I did take the drone up a little bit when I first got here and noticed I forgot the SD card. Just because I wanted to fly it. Again, only my 4th or 5th time to actually fly this drone, so a little excited to get some time with it, especially with it being right after Christmas. Everyone wants to play with their new toys, right? Said it once, I'll say it again. Said it a few times already. Kind of my few times flying this. So sorry for all the choppiness of it, but we're just going to keep it real. Average person flying a drone. Yeah, so even how this drone came about, my wife is the one who actually ended up grabbing it for me. But originally, we had gotten a drone just off of Amazon. She actually let me pick out my Christmas gift this year because she just wasn't sure what to get me. But with Amazon coming, a used drone showed up, and it was an Amazon drone used. So yeah, it wasn't exactly the best outing for your very first drone. So I spoke with my wife because it came used when it was supposed to come brand new, and I had gotten a little extra money for Christmas. This is just randomness, guys. I'm sorry that this video is really nothing but me talking. This is a branch off of Lake Louisville in randomness. Anyway, so the Amazon drone came, used, sent that bad boy back, decided that we'd put a little extra money into it and get a nicer DJI drone. Right call. The gimbal on here that keeps everything steady. Perfect. Yeah, for a first beginner drone, this DJI 2 Mini SE, I can't say I have anything bad to say about it just yet. Stick around, maybe we will. But yeah, no, I'm digging it. Yeah, when I first came out here, this guy, let's see if I can find him. Looking. Hey, bird. Where is this guy? That's not him. Did he come back to the bank? Is he underneath me? I don't know. I'm not seeing him, but he was really nice when I got here. I think I showed him whenever we first started here, but really nice whenever I got here. I talked to him. I let him know that I just gotten a drone and I was going to put it up in the air for a little bit. And I asked him if he minded if I got a shot of him, if he caught anything. And he said no, he didn't mind, and that he appreciated me asking. Definitely being social helps. I do like to talk to people. Oh, here he is. I'm sure you guys see him. I'm just blind because I'm 230 feet in the air. But yeah, there he is. There's our buddy. Again, the jerkiness of this is because I'm figuring out the controls. And the whole recording of this, mainly so I don't have to talk to my wife about it. I'm sure she's tired of me talking about drones. I've been talking about drones since I found out I was getting a drone. So this is just an outlet for me to use all of my words of drones. Got some dogs barking in the background. Gotta love it. I went all out on stuff that I got. I mean, Amazon, you're welcome. Definitely send a lot of money your way with this drone. Only because this is my last year that I'm probably going to be without a kid. My wife told me this year's the year. So hopefully that happens. And I got to spoil myself, with these cool toys. Especially ones that freaking fly. All right, well, again, this is just a quick flight out here. For those of you who have hung out this long to heard me ramble, sorry. This is what the majority of these videos will be. We'll talk about some exciting stuff along the way. Like this is like Louisville up here. This kind of goes up and down back here, this water. It goes from being full to not all the time. Right now it's crazy low. High pitched little screech there if you heard it. A lady walking by stepped on her dog. Happens. It happens. Battery's about 40%. I'm just cruising. Lake Louisville's my lake. Do a lot of fishing on Lake Louisville. You'll probably get some videos of that too. But got the dogs barking in the back. Sorry, guys. Getting a little active out here now. I'm kind of on a little trail by this pond. All right, well, I will spare you my rambleness. And yeah, cinema mode is what this was on. I shot a video yesterday and it was on just normal. I feel like it was so much more jerky, turning the camera and whatnot, which I guess it should be. It's on a different mode. Cinema mode kind of slows it down on this thing. I don't really know too much about DJI drones. I'm learning. So if you're here to get tips and tricks, you're going to learn with me. For instance, maybe get an extra SD card, since the SD card that I seem to have stayed in my laptop. Rookie mistake, I guess. SD cards are just a little expensive, especially ones that are going to last up from you taking them back and forth, man. Oh, gosh. I feel like I had a GoPro, and it was just every time I would transfer videos, because I would buy cheap SD cards, I would have a great time and frustration of trying to figure out why the SD card wasn't working or why it was saying bad SD card. So definitely spend a little more money on the SD cards for the drone, but that doesn't really do you any good whenever you leave them at home. But yeah, so that's the quick little test flight around Providence. Let's see if we can get this bad boy on the ground. Have to get some practice flights in. I'm going to a little New Year's Eve party later, and the guy who I'm going out to his house said I could totally bring the drone. He just wanted some pictures of his land. And I was like, yeah, cool. I can totally do that, maybe, possibly. I've had a few rodeos, but pretty close to my first. There's a little X on the screen that you can put on in the DJI Fly app, and supposedly, if you line up the X with your helo or your little pad here, your little landing pad, you should just be able to come right down on it. So let's see. And we have touchdown. All right, cool. Well, thanks for sticking around. I guess we'll catch you later. Definitely be posting a lot of videos the next few days, just because it's a drone, and you're going to have it and it shoots good video. Why not post it somewhere? Definitely see lots of posts of videos and stuff where cool little tip and trick. You can just kind of use this as its own little gimbal here. And yeah, it doesn't work the greatest because, you know, I don't have it in first person mode, but yeah. Put that down right here. And yeah, again, be flying a lot of videos the next few days just because you see a lot of videos where people fly around and no audio. And that's just kind of boring. And this makes it okay if I talk to myself. All right, guys, we'll talk to y'all later.